So this is the tutorial for my move Avalon. It is a 4-card move, so you only need 4 cards of the deck, you don't need the rest. There are some things you should know beforehand, are very easy things, so don't worry too much about it. It's how to angel a card, so that's just that it sticks to your thumb like this. And second is flicker, so that's the single card move, and that is it. So get 4 cards and let's start. But before we begin, I would like to show the deck. This is a deck that a friend of mine, River, made. It is a theater themed deck. I'll put the link to the shop in the description. I really like these cards, they handle really well, so I highly recommend these. Anyway, let's begin. So to begin, you're going to start with 4 cards in your left hand in a dealer's grip, just like so. So you don't have the pinky in the back. I just like this a little bit more. And you're just going to push off 1 card into your right hand, and you're just going to do flicker. You're just going to start out with flicker like that. And in your left hand, as you're doing this, you're going to push off another card, but retract it so that your index finger can kind of get underneath of it. It looks a bit weird, but you're going to push it and then retract it so you can stick your index finger in like this. And then when your middle finger gets on top, you can extend those fingers and you have a single card extended like that. So that's nothing too crazy. You're just gonna kind of stick that out, and you're kind of gonna make a flaring motion. So as you extend those fingers, you're kind of gonna do this motion. So you're gonna extend, kind of grab air, and then come back. So if you combine that with the right hand, that should look something like this. So I do flicker in the right hand, do this flaring motion in the left hand, and that should look like that. So now, when you retrieve those fingers, you're gonna add the ring finger underneath of the card. As you can see, I have it underneath the card, and you're gonna add your pinky on top. So you can now extend it with those 3 fingers. So that's a little bit of a different grip, but it's the same effect. So I went from those fingers to those fingers. So index and middle to middle, ring, and pinky. So when I come back, I can extend it with those 3 fingers. And when at the same time, I'm kind of going to do the same grip over here in my right hand. So I have this in a dealer's grip after flicker. And I'm just going to do it the same grip, except without the middle finger. So just those 2 fingers, so my pinky and my ring, and I'm going to extend it. So now my middle finger is free, so I just have this clipped between my right ring finger and right pinky finger. Alright, so up until that point, that should look something like this. And now my right hand is free. With my thumb and index finger, I can grab this card so that it's face up, and turn my hand over so that's face down. So I'm just turning my hand over like that. And because my middle finger is free, I can do another flicker. I can do this again. Alright, so I can just do flicker as you would, but with an extra card here. Just ignore that you have this. It shouldn't interfere with flicker too much. It might collide a little bit, but it's not too big of a deal. So, and you're basically gonna do the same thing in your left hand. You're gonna push it off, retract to get those fingers in. So push, retract, and I have those fingers. And I'm basically going to do the same thing. And this is where the angel comes in. When I finish flicker in the right hand, I'm gonna start pressing with my index finger against the back of the card, so I can start to get it to stick to my thumb. And that will get it to levitate, just like this. if you're in a very dry area where this is really hard to do and it just doesn't want to work, then what you could do before doing the move, you could you can blow on your thumb, and that will make it a little bit warmer, and that will make it easier for cards to stick to it. So I'm pressing, and I can get it to Angel, and that causes my index and middle finger to be free. So I can grab this card, the 7 of Clubs card that I'm having extended right now. I can grab that card with my index and middle. Alright, so I have it in this kind of weird position. And this is where I set up for the display. So I'm gonna get this in a Cardini grip, just the same grip as earlier. I buckle the ring finger under, I get the pinky on top. So get the ring finger under, pinky on top, and I can extend the card in this grip. Alright. And my right hand is just going to go like this. I mean, left hand, sorry. My left hand is just going to stick the card up like this. And that's it. So like that. So for the right hand, I'm still pressing with my index finger against my thumb to get this card to Angel. So I'm still having that prepared. When I'm gonna Angel this card, I'm gonna turn my hand kind of like this. So that's palm up, right? Now this card is already right in position, but this 8 of Hearts actually needs to move all the way to the back. So you notice I kind of have to readjust my fingers so that this comes into the correct position. Kind of like this. It's not too much of a move, but it is really important because you really want this card to be centered. So from the beginning, I'm here, and once you're here, you're gonna do the display. You're gonna do 3 things at once. So number 1 is you're gonna Angel the card that you have on your thumb. Second is you're gonna extend the card that you have in your left hand. And number 3 is once you open this up, you're gonna swap positions with this one and with that one. So when I Angel, I'm gonna swap positions, Angel this, extend this one, and I'm kind of gonna extend it above the 8 of Hearts in this case. So above the center. So in this case, that kind of looks like this. And you just want it to kind of be this one, the center one. And it looks like 3 cards are coming out of that center card. Alright. So in a little bit of speed, that should look like this. And that's Avalon. So it's a fairly simple cut, or actually display. The closer you can just decide however you want to close, but I'm going to show you how you can close it the way I do. It's a fairly simple one. So when you're at the display, I retract this card and put the Angel card on top of it. I retract this one that's between my index and middle. I retract it and kind of, rotate it a little bit more with my thumb. So I retract this card, put the Angel card on top of it, rotate this card with my thumb, put it on top, and you can put this card that's between your pinky and ring. You can't just put that like this, but I like to go to the front a little bit, like turn my hand over and turn it this way. So I'll go over it one more time for the closing. I'm going to retract this card, put the Angel card on top of it, this card that's extended between my index and middle, I'm gonna rotate that with my thumb and put it on top, bring my hand to the front and land the card like this. So that's the closure I like to do. And that's basically everything to the move. So yeah, that's Avalon. Have fun practicing and get the deck. It's a really great deck.